don't want to be in camera. He's camera shy. But if you guys are from Prime, he's a Prime X. Well, yeah, we're both ex Prime drivers,
Yeah.
and that's one thing. Yeah. So one thing about Prime that was great, you get to meet a lot of cool people. You get to meet a lot of friends. You get to, you know, you meet people that you'll know for the rest of your life, good or bad. So he's out here for the weekend, out of the company he drives for, and I decided to pick him up, bring him to the house, have a few adult beverages. We got today. We empty out this coconut, okay, and we're mixing it. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "You're crazy! You should never do that. You should drink it straight. There's no mixing. Why you put ice in it?" Blah 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 blah. But here's what we're drinking today. Nothing crazy, nothing bad, but nothing crazy. Um, and yeah, we're home, so we're relaxing, enjoying our time. Could you guys hear me? Anybody, whoever's in there, could you guys hear me? Yeah, no, maybe. A ver si se oye. ¿Tú me tienes en Facebook, en YouTube?
Me llegó la notificación.
¿Ah?
Me llegó la notificación.
Chequea a ver si se escucha. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. What are you guys doing this weekend, this Eastern weekend? I'm off Friday today, Saturday, and Sunday, which is great. Yeah, man, that's the point. I don't have to worry. I don't have to drive today. I don't have to drive a truck till Monday, so can be all work. Had a long week, man. Ended up. So let me tell you about my week. So we picked up in Bryan, Texas, Sanderson Farms. We're bringing chicken to California, Riverside. So we picked up Sanderson Farms chickens to Riverside, California. Then from there we went to Colton. Everybody, if you drove for Prime or if you do any refrigerating, you will go to Colton, California, and pick up produce to bring to Walmart DCs across the United States. So I picked up Colton to Bedford, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so we went all the way from Colton, California, Bedford, Pennsylvania. We went up through Vegas. It was pretty nice. We go through Vegas at night. It was all lit up all the way to Utah. Then went across all the way 80. So, yeah. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? You guys working? What are you guys picking up? Man. So, I did get some snow. I was surprised to get snow in Pennsylvania, away from Bedford to Batavia. It was crappy weather, man. I'm like, man, is this winter over yet or what? You guys got any snow where you at? Where you guys at? We're supposed to get thunderstorms. It was really windy this morning here in Texas. But luckily, I'm done. Hopefully, I go on Monday. Hopefully the weather's good for the rest of the year, at least till the end of summer, because I'm sick of winter. I wish we didn't have to drive through the winter. I wish I didn't have to deal with snow, ice, cold weather. I moved to Texas for that reason, so. Blah. You like driving in the cold, Jose?
No.
Oh, so my friend Jose, he works out of Fargo, the company, whatever. Orientation was in Fargo. I'm not going to tell you the company because, it doesn't matter. So he drives out of Fargo. He went to orientation. What was the weather over there?
Minus 47.
Minus 47 degrees. You know what? I would have canceled my orientation. I would have waited till the summer.
It was colder than my first marriage.
I don't know if you guys heard that. It was colder than his first marriage. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, bro. Now I understand the drinking. Yeah. So what's up, Jeffrey? How's it going? Man, I don't know what then. I can't read that. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm from Bali, Indonesia. Wow. What time is it over there? All right. What happened to Gonzo? Gonzo went on his following his dreams, man. He wants to be an owner operator. So he left Walmart to be able to have that opportunity at Prime. Because I don't know if you guys know, if you want to be an owner operator and you want to buy a truck, Prime has the best lease purchase program out there. So Gonzo, he wants to be an owner operator. He wants to own his own truck, and he wants to do that lifestyle. So you want to do what you want to do. So he went on and went back to Prime, and he will be ordering his truck soon, and hopefully he fulfill his dreams. Hey, 20 plus trucking, how you doing? I'm home. I don't have 5 days off like you do, but I'm enjoying this weekend. I got a long weekend, so I'm enjoying it. Having some adult beverages. So I figure I'll go live before I get too carried away later. Man, 20 plus trucking. This is hard. This YouTube videos and editing, and it's hard when I'm gonna have to be like you. I'm gonna have to be like once a week, record all week. Then when I'm home, edit, put it all together, and make a video for the week. Because if you try to make videos every day, as a team driver, trucks moving, and I don't have time. That's awesome, Jeffrey. I'm glad you're doing good. Nice. That's good, man. That's good. Make sure. So think about questions you may ask. I'll give you a tip, Jeffrey. When you go with your mentor, tell them you want to do the tablet those every day. Because when you're on your own, you want to make sure you know how to do the tablet. That is the main thing. So once you meet your mentor, let them know, hey, man, do you mind if I do the tablet every day just so I could get the hang of it? That will help you a lot. I'm sure the mentor will teach you a bunch of stuff, so you'll be good. Oh, that's what I was wondering. I was 20 plus. I was wondering. I'm like, man, he hasn't made a video. He hasn't done anything. I'm curious. Did they say anything about what you could do and can't do on YouTube in that meeting? Or did they just give you a green light? How did it go, man? I'm sure I can't wait for your next video talking about that meeting. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, that I'm excited about that video that you're gonna make. Well, I'm hope you're making. I'm sure you will. Not sure if you were able to get a lot of footage, but I'm sure you'll be able to explain a lot of things that went on. All right. Yeah, Jeffrey. Like my mentor, when I got in his truck, as soon as I got in, he was like, "You're gonna do the tablet so you go on your own." All right. Okay, 20 plus. Yeah. So my mentor, he told me straight from the beginning, "You're gonna do the tablet. You're gonna do everything," and that's what I did, and it was great because by the time I went on my own, it was nice to know what I was doing with the tablet. Yeah. Man, 20 plus trucking out. I'm sure I hope one day later on in life when I'm here at Walmart, I get the privilege to go and do what you did, man. Because that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I love Walmart too much. I'll be here for hopefully 20 plus years like you, and I'll be able to do all that cool stuff, meet like the important people, and that'll be cool. That'll be cool. So did they pay your trip? Did they pay they must have paid your way there, hotel, food? Did they serve you food? Like they have catering there, or they give you like an allowance to go eat? I mean, you too, Jeffrey. Be safe. And I'm happy for you, man. Just give it time. Give it a couple of, give it a month and a half. You find a rhythm so you could figure out, You know, don't worry about money too much. Money will come once you figure out how to run your clock and how to set your ETDs. Walmart will make sure you have money. They're not gonna have you sitting around. We're pretty busy, so yeah. But yeah, guys, the weather is muggy, it's cloudy. It's supposed to be thunderstorm out here in Texas, so we'll see. Hopefully, it's not too crazy. Yeah, the best of the experience was being a driver from every single DC. Wow, yeah. I wonder who went from Sanger. Probably Shelby. I wonder who went from my DC. I don't know. I wonder if I know them. Yeah. Were you the only driver from your DC? Or was it like a group of people? Yeah. So my friend Jose, he does flatbed. You guys do flatbed? I think that's people that do flatbed is people that like to work. I like to drive. I don't like to work. I like to drive. I like to enjoy the drive. I don't want to be worried about my tarp flying off or the securement. Going to sleep, waking up, and somebody robbed my trailer from all the stuff that I have. Why you do it? You like it?
I like it.
No. So Michael, I don't tuck in my shirt. And I get worried when I go into like the DC that someone's gonna say something, because I know in Cleburne, Texas, they're real picky about it. But I'm a fat guy, bro. I can't tuck in my shirt. It looks funny. It looks weird. It pops out. So when I first ordered my uniform, the guy gave me a size tall. And that looked funny as heck because it was too long. So I understand that looked crazy. So now I got a regular size and it's right by my belt. So it don't look bad, but I'm not tucking in my shirt. Every time, like, you're gonna tuck in your shirt, you want to do a pre-trib, when you check your lug nuts, you bend over, like shirt comes off, it looks weird, it looks funny. Just let me have it off. I do bring it to the cleaners and I have them dry clean it, like iron it with stars so it doesn't look all wrinkled like the way they come. So I try to look my best, but I'm not tucking in my shirt. You know, everybody that's complaining about you gotta tuck in your shirt, I'm sure they're skinny, they're fit, it looks okay, then perfect. Fat guys don't look good with the shirt tucked in. Sorry, I just don't. And maybe if it was a polo shirt. Yeah, they have whatever size you want. Tall. And they're tall. Like, they're long, they're big. They even get you the shorts. If you need the shorts tall, they get you shorts that are long. I don't know why. The guy looked at me and he said, yeah, you need this size tall. And I was like, well, I don't really feel like I need it tall. And when I got it, I looked like a clown. And I was like, well, I mean, what can I do? Like, the guy brought it like that. So the shorts were super long, way under my knee. The shirts were way like, oh man, I knew I did not look professional with that uniform. So I had to have them redo the size. And I just had them do another size because I've lost weight since I came to Walmart. Luckily, I've lost about 53 pounds. So I had to get it resized. So, I mean, it looks better now. It looks more snug. I look better in the uniform now than I did when I first started. So, maybe if I'm able to lose another 20 pounds or so, I'll be able to tuck in the shirt. But for now, they're gonna have to deal with it. It doesn't make me a bad driver. You know, I'm still a professional driver. I'm still a safe driver. I still do my 360. Like, I do everything. So, hey man, Michael, I don't know how big you are, but whatever you need to do to live longer, bro. We only live once, and here's my take on waist surgery. Um, so I'm eating better. I'm eating a lot less. I'm eating a lot less. I'm prepping meals. It's easier because I'm home. Is I prep meals sometimes, but now I do. They have these like already like meals that are refrigerated that you can just throw in the microwave and eat them. And I made a video about that, and I get a lot of heat saying microwave is bad for you. You shouldn't be eating out of the microwave. And I was like, well, it's either the microwave better food or garbage at the truck stops. Like, come on, guys, I can't. I'm trying, but that food is really good. It's from HEB. You know, not everybody has HEB, and yeah, it's not Walmart. But my wife used to work for the company that does those called Simple Meals. It's made by a company named Backavor. My wife used to work for the. She was one of the what do you call them? Administrative assistant. She was a senior administrative assistant at that company. So she knew the quality of the food. She knew how they work. She knew the chefs. She knew how the warehouse worked, and they were very strict with everything. So I know it's good food, and I know it's good because it's portion control. That's the trick to everything, guys. It's portion control, I would say, because it's not like I'm eating healthy. It's not like I'm eating salads, and I'm eating like I'm portion controlling my food, and I'm when I get anxiety that I want to eat, I have gum. I'll eat a gum. I eat boiled eggs in the morning. It's as soon as you do portion control and figure out to kill the anxiety. Like at me, I figure out chewing gum kills my anxiety to eat, so it helps me out. And no soda, water. Through the whole week while I'm in the truck is water, water, water. Because figure, sodas have calories. Don't you rather eat your calories than drink your calories? I'd rather eat them than drink them. So, yeah, 20 plus trucking, man. Like, okay, so I didn't use. So, okay, microwave. You eat at McDonald's, they heat up stuff in the microwave, and those microwave are like commercial microwave. I'm sure those waves are way worse than the little microwave I have in my truck. So, and it's not frozen. The food's not frozen, so it's not like I has to. I'm just warming it up, you know. So, on the road test, what I tell people is just whatever you need to do the maneuver or the turn legally. Okay. So what do I mean by legally? You cannot cross over yellow lanes. So if you need to do a button hook to make a right turn, obviously make sure you put your signal light to the left because you're going to indicate the car behind you that you're going to go to the left. Once you get in the lane, this is what I do. I'm not saying this is how you got to do it, okay? Once you're in the lane, that you have the trailer blocking the right lane and you're going to make the right turn, then you turn the signal light to the right to let people in the right lane behind you know that you're opening up to make a right turn. Obviously, speed, there's a speed limit. Well, you don't want to, if the speed limit is 35, you don't want to go 29 or 30 because now you're 5 miles under the speed limit and you're obstructing or you're obstructing the traffic. You're causing a slowdown. So you want to be in a happy medium. If it's 35, I went about 32, 33. I didn't go 35, but I didn't go 30. So, and it's just paying attention and doing whatever you need to do that you're not gonna get pulled over. That's as simple as I could put it. You know, if it's legal, if you're not crossing over any lanes, like solid yellow lanes, yeah, that impeding traffic. Then you're good. You know, obviously when you're getting okay, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. When you're getting off the highway, right, and you're going 55, right, and the exit is 35 miles an hour, Well, you don't need to go 35 until you're in the lane, but you guys will see that the white line in the exit on the left turns yellow. You need to be going 35 miles an hour before you get to that yellow line. Okay? That's my boy Jose. He didn't know I was gonna make a video. I should be talking to him and hanging out with him, but we're hanging out, drinking apple juice, enjoying life. But yeah, if you guys pay attention, when you're getting off the exits and you have a little space that you could go in and slow down. Don't slow down to 35 in the lane. Like get off, and as soon as you're coming off, slow down and make sure you're going whatever speed limit is on the exit ramp. By the time you get to the yellow lane, you guys will see it. You see the white lane is coming, is going into the exit. As soon as you get to the exit, it's gonna turn yellow. Once that's where the speed limit starts. You have all that time to slow down to where that yellow line is. So, no, I don't know if you saw 20 plus. This is what I'm drinking, right? Little whiskey with some coconut water and some ice. I know it's weird. People be like, "Oh, you shouldn't be drinking with ice and coconut. Drink it straight." I do whatever makes me happy. So, yeah. Yeah, but guys, give me 1 second. I gotta wake up my wife. Babe. Okay, you're up. 4:30. I'm back, guys. Back again. Hey, is it expensive? I mean, I work for Walmart. What can I say? I could afford a few things, in life. Nah, it was a gift from my wife. So I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. I don't drink every day, but every now and then I like to have a drink. And I want to start getting like a bunch of different like bourbon, whiskey, scotch, just to have at the house. I got a friend with me today, so it's a special day, Not every day people visit me. I don't know anybody in Florida. I'm in Florida. I don't know anybody in Texas. I don't have family in Texas. All my family is in Massachusetts. So, when a friend comes by and visit, we make it happen, Gabe, what's going on, Gabe? Gabe, man, we need to talk. And I'll definitely hit you up, man. You need to get over here. You're gonna love this game. You're gonna love Walmart. Trust me, you're gonna love it. The days off, the consistent pay, the pay vacation. I mean, I'm sure your company's good, but I love Walmart. I'm put it this way: if I get fired for Walmart for doing something dumb, I quit trucking. Quit trucking. If it ain't Walmart, I don't want it. So, all right. I didn't know you had to work at Walmart for a year before you will be considered. I didn't know that, Raymond. I went teaming before my year. What DC did you apply for? Because I was in Walmart for 3 months before I went teaming. And if you're with your wife, I'm sure they could make exceptions, I'm sure they could probably skip the line unless... Is that in Sanger, Raymond? Because I waited 3 months. Oh, yeah, for Alaska. You ain't gonna see me anywhere near Alaska. You ain't gonna see me anywhere near Washington, Oregon, Idaho. You'll be lucky to see me in Wyoming on the summer. Oh, Washington State, because they're gonna have you go to Alaska. That's why. Yeah, no, not in the South. Yeah. Not in not in the South. Um, yeah, Alaska runs. I don't. I don't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You won't see me in Alaska unless I'm on vacation doing that cruise. That's what I want to do, but I don't want to truck in Alaska. It's I'm sure. Yeah, there's snow, but I'm sure it's so cold up there that it probably won't snow a lot. If you know what I mean. Like I guess it has to be a certain type of weather to snow. Like it ain't gonna snow at 0 degrees. Like I could deal with the cold. I if I had to drive, all right. So if I had to work out of North Platte, Nebraska, I'd rather work out of Washington going to Alaska. All right, so 1 year commitment for Alaska run. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. 1 year commitment. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you sign up for Alaska teaming, you got to commit for a whole year. They'll pay your way to Alaska if you want to move to Washington. But so here's the deal: 20 plus trucking, they pay like $494 for the Alaska drivers, right? That's the ADP. But I guess they make $200, $300 for every stop. Um, we make 504. Like I don't understand, and I'm not complaining, but I don't understand how I could make more money per day ADP than the Alaska drivers. They have a bigger responsibility, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like if you're an Alaska team, I think you should get paid a little more. I don't. I think they're getting underpaid, to be honest. I live in Washington, but moving soon. Where are you planning on moving, Raymond? If you move to Texas, man, let me know. Sanger is the place to be if you want to go teaming with your wife. There is a team at Sanger that's husband and wife. Um, I heard about it. I haven't met them. I don't know. I haven't seen them, but I've heard they do. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Walmart will probably be better off contracting those roads to Alaska. I don't know. I don't. Oh, Conroe is nice. There's a few DCs down there. Palestine does teaming, but Palestine has a long wait line for teaming. But Conroe, you have New Caney, you got Sealy that you could work regional. I know New Caney is gonna start hiring soon because they're gonna get rid of US Express. That's under yard. But yeah, man, they got some cheap houses down there too. Some nice houses in New Caney. They got houses starting at 200,000, brand new, in a nice little neighborhood. They're making up like they. I drive by New Caney because I go to New Caney a lot, and I see how they're just coming up. You know, they're making the roads, and there's just a few houses. The model houses are up, but yeah, I thought about it, but they don't have teaming out of New Caney. But shit, the house is cheap enough. I don't need to go teaming. You know, I can make that money on regional. Teaming is, yes, only refrigerated freight. So we take chicken from Texas to California. California, we pick up produce and we bring it down to the East Coast, either Florida, Pennsylvania, New York, or Opelika, Alabama. And then I usually grab dairy from New York. I'll get milk, almond milk, or lactate, and bring it down to New Caney or Cleveland. So, but yeah, it's refrigerated freight. It's not bad. I mean, that's all I've hauled all my life in trucking, so I'm used to it. It's all dropping hooks. So You get to the vendor, you drop an empty, pick up a loaded. You get to the DC, you drop the loaded, pick up an empty. You go to the vendor, pick up a loaded, drop the empty, like that. So it's constantly going. For an example, last week, me and my co-driver, we drove about 6,450 miles between me and him. I drove 5 days because the first day I don't drive, and I average 634 miles a day. So I don't mind it. I mean, you get up and you drive and you go to sleep. You get up and you drive. It's not hard to drive 630 miles if that's all you're doing. Yeah. I mean, think about it this way, Raymond. You don't have, if you have OSND, if you have stuff that they leave, like now at Walmart, like you're dropping that trailer and you leave. Whatever happens to that food or to those pallets is on Walmart. It's not on me. I'm gone. So see you later. Have fun. I'm out. Deal with it. I remember when I was at Prime, I'll get OSND and I will have to wait for them to tell me where to take it. And one day I waited 3 days in California sitting, waiting for them to tell me which place to go donate the food. And just a waste of time, waste of money. They don't care. Like, yeah, no, I hate saying this because people are like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. I love Walmart. I'm not going anywhere else. Like, this is the best company. Okay, company position, company pay, best company out there is Walmart because all the extra stuff they pay you. They pay you to arrive at. They pay you to do your job. Like they pay you to arrive at the receiver. Like that's my job. You're gonna pay me extra for that? Okay, cool. I'll take it. You're gonna pay me to sleep in the truck $42 every night? I'll take that too. I used to do all that for free. So okay. Are you still trucking? Are you still trucking for Swift? Or yeah. This is good, Jose. Yeah. So me and Jose just came from. Yeah, Bruce. What's up, Bruce? So Bruce was on my onboarding. 20 plus trucking. I'm telling you, I'm Walmart for life. Like I'm committed to staying here. I see my future in a good place here. With the 401, with the stock purchase, with the life insurance. Like I came from leasing a truck where I didn't have health insurance. I wasn't paying like Social Security, I guess. I had to pay my own taxes, fuel. I could not live with that stress anymore. You go home for like when you lease a truck, you got a fixed cost. So I didn't go on vacation because I did not want to go negative. It cost me to go on vacation. It was a weekly set. Fuck. This apple juice kicking in. But what do you call the what you have fixed my fixed cost was about $13.50 a week. So I couldn't go on vacation thinking I owe $13.50 and I'm not getting paid that week. And that stress, I did not go on vacation. I did not enjoy. I was there for 5 years and I did not enjoy that part of owning a truck. So I came to Walmart last year. I went to Puerto Rico twice. I couldn't do that owning my own truck because I was so worried. And then you're on vacation and then you're worried about like, man, I wonder what load I'm gonna get when I get back. Is it gonna be a good load? Is it gonna get me out of the hole? Is the truck gonna work? Is it gonna break down? Oh my God, that's just stressful. I was in Puerto Rico and I'm sitting down on the beach and I get what they call them pinchos, which is like a skewer, a chicken skewer or whatever, and a piña colada, right? And I'm thinking like, oh shit, I get paid tomorrow. because I get PTO. So I'm like, bring me 2 pina coladas and to make that double because I'm getting paid. I didn't have to worry about it. So I don't know. You guys that want to own a truck and you want to lease a truck and you want to be an owner operator. All right, I'm gonna get some heat for this, and I'm gonna blame it on my juice over here. You want to be an owner operator or a lease operator. 95% of the people that want to be an owner operator or a lease operator is because they're lazy and they don't want to do work. Because I see it. I see it where I was. People wanted to be called owner operators, and they're not putting the effort needed to be successful. They're just like, oh, I want to be an owner operator because I could go home whenever I want. Really? You want to be an owner operator because you want to be lazy and not work? That you should work harder when it's for you. But hey, sorry, now I'm gonna get some heat for that shit. But I don't care. Also consider they all came from different types of training. Yeah, 20 plus. So when I went to onboarding, Bruce Almighty was from our next Prime driver. So he kind of knew, like me and him could talk about our situation at Prime and how things are gonna be better here. But there was guys from Yellow, there were guys from FedEx that do doubles, triples, there were tankers, there were flatbedders, there was all kinds. And I didn't have a problem backing. And not because I'm good, it's because I used to train, and I trained about nine drivers to get the CDLs. So I would train them to look, why they need. Anyways, I was a trainer, so I'm pretty good at backing. So I didn't have a problem with backing. But you got these FedEx drivers that drive doubles all the time. They don't back. So they had a little bit of a hard time backing because they're not used to backing. They just pull up, drop a trailer, pick up another trailer, and go. And some flatbed drivers, the axles is different, and it's different. You drive tanker, like if you come to Walmart from driving a reefer, the backing process of the onboarding should be a piece of cake. If you come to Walmart from doing doubles at FedEx, the backing is gonna be a little difficult. So if you're able to practice before you come, do it. Let me see. The Walmart drivers seem to look life through a different lens. I want that gleam in my eyes. Yeah, man, Walmart. And people, I talk to people about Walmart and they don't believe me, or they get up, like you could tell they get uncomfortable. So I don't talk about it too much, because as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters to me. My wife's happy I'm home more often. My kids are happy I'm home more often. I'm happy I'm home more often. My boy Jose is happy I'm here more often because now he got a place to go visit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can home and still be making money on the owner place. For sure. 20 plus truck. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys are following me, you probably already follow 20 plus trucking. Because if you don't follow 20 plus trucking, what are you doing with your life? Follow that guy. He is an amazing person, great guy, and knows everything about Walmart. So yeah, Raymond Files. If you don't know 20 plus trucking, check him out. He's got great videos. He's kind of like the guy I want to be like one day. One day I'll grow up to be like you, 20 plus trucking. Still learning something every day out here in these streets. Yeah, you learn every day. You learn. If you don't learn something each day, it was a waste of a day. Definitely was. And if you guys want merchandise from Walmart, 20 Plus Trucking has a website. On his profile, he'll have the link where you could get Walmart stuff and other things. So check him out. It's good. He's a good guy. But yeah, man. Why didn't I go to Walmart before? Oh, really? All right. So why didn't I go to Walmart before? Why did I stay at Prime that long? I'm gonna tell you why. There was one I could apply at Walmart 3 years ago. I was able to apply. But when I called, they asked me if I knew how to drive a manual truck. I don't have a manual restriction, but I don't know how to drive a manual truck. So I had to let that opportunity pass because, um, they had manual trucks at that time. So I was going to end up driving one of those at some point. Now they're all automatics. Yeah, so they're all automatics now. So when the opportunity came up again 2 years later, I asked the recruiter. I was like, he called me, we did the interview, and then I was like, okay, so what's going on with the manual trucks? And he was like, well, there's probably one or two at every DC. They're gonna be taking them out, and we're just gonna need automatic drivers. So at this point, you don't really need to have to drive manual. And I was like, all right, then let's go through it because I don't. When I got my license, the girls in the DMV, they were talking to each other about the weekend. They had a great weekend and whatever. And they were busy talking. So when she did all my paperwork, she didn't put my restriction down. And I'm not gonna say like, hey, I'm sorry, could you put me that I don't drive manual? I just took my paperwork and I was gone. And so I don't have the restriction, but I don't know how to drive manual. Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be cool, 20 plus. Maybe you could make some polo shirts instead of those heavy uniform shirts that are hot as heck in the summer. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go because I gotta finish my apple juice and I have friends over. I don't want to ignore them. You know what I mean? So be good, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you want to come to Walmart, if there's anything you need to do, is you need to subscribe to 20 Plus Trucking. And he has another channel that will help you become a better YouTuber. He just started that channel. So sorry, 20 Plus, I forgot the name of the channel. But yeah, Raymond, stay safe. If you come to Texas, let me know, man. I meet up with a lot of people. I've met up with a few drivers that are on YouTube, and we go have lunch. We go have whatever. We just talk trucking stuff, It's nice to meet people. So stay safe out there. Be good. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and always drink your apple juice. Bye.